Yay.
Hello.
How you fellas doing today?
Good, man.
Doing good.
Al is either froze or he's pissed. Yeah. Well, that he's like pissed and froze at the same time. That's the look on his face. Oh, now he's back. Okay. I was going to say.
I think it's because he knows George is going to lose this week. That's probably the issue.
Yeah.
That or he's mad that George is number 2, not number 1.
This is just the faces of Al segment.
Yeah.
Well, that's the face he makes when he's in the shower, the all shower thing, and he sees me come in and he realized that I'm the big man on campus.
Look, you embarrassed him so much he jumped up. He's like, I can't stand that kind of talk. I gotta go.
All right. So listen, fellas, disclaimer I gotta put out real fast. I'm here, but I'm officially under the weather. 2, some people ask, why do you wear shades during your podcast? Well, I deal with migraines, so I have these lights that come on so that I don't irritate them. I put on the shades. That's one reason. The other thing, I think it kind of makes me look a little bit more sexier than what I am. So it kind of helps, whatever I can hide. So I do that. But yeah, so I went to the doctor today, and she tells me the reason I've been feeling bad is because I have pneumonia. So that wasn't going to be a stopper for me. Even with pneumonia, if I have an opportunity to chill with my boys and be here, and we have our guests, Laura and Sam, I wasn't going to miss that. You already know it. When the ladies come in, I Tizzle for Shizzle will be here. Rain, sleet, or snow, pneumonia, STDs. Well, I haven't had one of those in about 45 years. But, I'm going to be here.
What you talking about? 45? How old did you turn the other day?
46. I came out getting busy, brother. So, I didn't know any better at the time. At 1 year old, you couldn't tell me anything. It was bang, 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 bang. And that was it. That's all I knew.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, ladies. My wife is going to kill me. Al. You got to smile, brother. You look like you ready to hurt somebody, man.
It's been one of the days, bro. My internet's out. I'm coming down with a cold. I thought I could drink whiskey last night. It would knock it out. That didn't happen. I think it made it worse. Oh, by the way, Matt, that bottle's gone.
Oh, when you went back to the store?
No. The one I bought last night.
So you really tried to kill it. Like you were trying to feel good, like for real.
I was getting honey and drinking, taking honey and drinking whiskey. And I woke up tomorrow, I still feel like shit. I've been taking Theraflu all day. As soon as we're off this podcast, I'm off tomorrow. So
he was acting like a baby
sleep.
teething, right? You're like, oh, it's teething. Just rub some bourbon on it. It'll go to bed. He thought that's what it was going to be.
Them hot toddies. I'm with David. Yeah, them hot toddies, bro. I did more than hot toddies. I pretty much killed a bottle of Eagle Rare by myself.
Oh my God. So did you go back?
I called. They were like, yeah, nobody bought. I'm like, nobody. I live in hillbilly USA, bro. These rednecks ain't buying no damn Eagle Rare. They out here buying Mr. Boston, anything in plastic.
That's okay though, because it's dark down the hall, but I know down the hall on a table there's 2 12-packs of some kind of fucking Christmas ale that you told me you have to have.
Man, I can't wait, bro. I'm excited.
Yeah,
that Christmas ale from Cleveland, bro. Now, I won't.
I gotta know. No. Tell me though. You said that you went and had that at a bar, and they made it with what on the glass?
They took like the glass and they did like cinnamon and sugar on the rim, and it was pretty. And then I think I went one time and they did. You had the Christmas ale and a shot of Fireball, and it was pretty freaking. There's a picture somewhere. Paul Conway, he's retired DC chief out in Jacksonville. There's a picture somewhere where I went with them to the bar, and they let me out in the driveway. So I lived. It's gonna sound crazy. The people I live with, the Jasleys, she was a pastor, like she was a preacher, a Methodist preacher, and they let me out in the driveway. And I remember just laying in snow, and he having to come outside. I'm like, bro, you got to get inside before my wife sees you. I'm like, I'm gonna be just fine.
Yeah, that's what you always say. I'm good. I'll be all right. That's funny, man.
It's sad that I took that picture in Ty's front yard, joking me. You that picture of me laying in the front yard like I was drunk, and nobody even questioned like it could have been a joke. Like
they were like, just make sure he wakes up in the morning when you go out in the front.
Yeah, my aunt freaking commented on my Facebook post of that picture, and she was like, "Looks like somebody had too much." I was like, "Actually, I wasn't drunk. That was a joke. I posed for the picture." They were like, "Yeah, right." Like nobody believed. No one believed. Yeah, there it is. There it is. No one believed me.
That was after a night at the Blake Mansion.
Was that the same night?
Yeah. That was the same night.
Man. Yeah. Am I froze, man? Look like I'm froze.
Yeah, it looks like you're reading a book, and we know you don't read many books.
Man, look at this. Our stuff is seeping over to my internet, bro. How does that even work?
Hey, it's like herpes, bro. I'm gonna give it to everybody. I'm gonna keep going until I give it back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you're getting that out before we bring on the guests. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get.
Well, the good thing is, I sent you my fault, Ty. I sent Ty a message like he's locked in for the 21st. Ty was like, "Who? Like who?" I didn't put no name.
I know. I saw that Ty said, "Hey, this person, I've got some people," and then I saw lock it in for the 21st, and I was like, "Yeah, we're doing one on the 21st, but I don't know who we're." Okay, well, whatever.
Speaking of a busy week and all kinds of stuff going on, how about the shout out to the Homefront Sit Rep podcast? We were over there on their podcast on Monday.
That was a good time.
I'm still going to chop up some clips from that and send them y'all's way as well. So big shout out for watching.
I was there in spirit.
I was coaching ballet.
I was.
Let me see.
I was there in spirit.
Well, thank you, David. You guys did pretty good yourself too, my friend. Yeah, those guys at Homefront Sit Rep are legit. If you guys get a chance, you got to check them out. They got a good show. They talk about a lot of great things and do what we do. They talk about veterans. And speaking of which, helping veterans is what we like to do on our show. We like to talk about it. We like to make sure that that's something that we preach, we push, we pursue. And so I'm really excited to talk to the guests that we have tonight. So Ty, do you want to introduce them? Do you want me to introduce them?
No, you go ahead, brother.
All right. So we're very, very, very honored, fortunate, and proud to have some members of the Rescue for PTSD on tonight. It's an organization here local to us in Texas. Laura Murray runs an organization that they are all about helping veterans. So there's a lot of veterans out there that they get service animals, and it helps. And their whole mission is to make sure that as many veterans as they can find gets access to these service animals, and they help them. And they've just got an amazing program. They do so much. I don't even want to tell you everything they do because I'm probably going to get something wrong. So that's why I think it's just important that we go ahead and bring on Laura. And then she has one of her trainers, Sam, with her today. And so we're going to get to meet both of them. And we just want to say welcome to the show. We're honored that you're here. And thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much for having us. This is exciting.
Thank you. So what we like to do on the show when we bring people on, Laura will do, and Sam, is we'll ask each of you to kind of introduce yourself, let people know kind of background, where you're from, kind of some of the things that you've done in the past, and then leading up to getting into the rescue. And then from there, we'll go into anything that you want to go into when it comes to your guys' mission with you guys and how you work through it. And then we'll continue on down that road. So I don't know if Laura, you want to go first, introduce yourself to everybody.
Sure. So, hi, everybody. My name is Laura Murray, and I am the founder of the Rescue for PTSD. As the guys mentioned, we are a nonprofit. We adopt, rescue, and shelter dogs and train them to be service dogs for veterans suffering with PTSD. Let's see, about myself. My husband and I are originally from Wyoming. We've been married 25 years. I am a geologist with Chevron. Unfortunately, the nonprofit is not my day job yet. Someday it will be what we get to do full time. Let's see, always had dogs and grew up with dogs, hunting dogs. My dad's best friend was a trainer of hunting dogs, so kind of been around Labradors my whole life. And it was just kind of one thing led to another. I did not serve myself. My father was in the Marine Corps and my grandfather was in the Navy. And we just, we have some military friends, and we'd help some folks out, with their dogs every once in a while. And people said, oh, you should train dogs when you retire. And I was like, no, I don't think so. And then we did some work with Camp Hope, and we met some folks that had service dogs. And I said, well, let's see if we could actually do this. And at the time I had a Labrador Retriever, and I said, so I went and looked up YouTube and said, okay, what are service dog tasks? And let me see if I can teach Bolo how to do this. And it was pretty, easy to train him how to do those things. So we thought, all right, well, let's just give it a whirl. If we can, save one dog and one veteran at a time, that's better than nothing. So we got some friends together, and my mother for my birthday gave me pretty much the equivalent of a 501c3 for dummies. And we put the team together and went looking for our first dog. And we found a really, really great German Shepherd. This was in 2017, so during the World Series. So we named her Tuve. And
Tuve was the first dog with the rescue, right?
Correct. Yep. Tyno's Tuve. So we had her, and she was really sweet when we first got her. She had to go through some medical treatments, and she got really attached to me, and she started being really reactive, and I haven't really ever dealt with something like that. So, I had heard about Sam. We did not know each other at the time. And, so went and called her and said, hey, I have a reactive German Shepherd. I need help. And she's like, all right, come on over. So that's how we originally met. So now she's my best friend and took pity on us. We'll get into that story later. And she is the director of training and the trainer for the Rescue for PTSD.
Awesome.
And my best.
Yeah,
so
thank you
we'll
for
get
that.
into how y'all met in a minute. We'll ask that story. But Sam,
Yeah.
do you mind introducing yourself?
Sure. Like Laura said, I've been training dogs for a long time. I started training dogs professionally 13 years ago, maybe longer than that. So 13 years ago, started working originally with military and police dogs, and I worked for Denver Sheriff's Department for a while, and lots of sport dogs. And then when we moved to Texas 6 years ago, my husband and I moved here about 6 years ago, started doing more therapy and service dog and civilian type stuff. That's about it. I mean,
Did you say you've been doing it for 13 years.
Professionally for 13 years. Yeah.
Your ass look like you're 19 years old when you start. You're doing this. Like I was like, damn, she's only like 19, 20 years old, but she's like, I've been doing 13. Damn, you started young as hell. You was potty training dogs and potty training at the same time. I like that.
Oh man.
How did the two of you meet?
Yeah, I got to hear this story.
Oh, this is
Laura's version, or
let's say we'll tag team on this one. We'll tag team on this one. This is Sam's husband's favorite story. She's like, tell everybody how you guys met. I'm like, okay. So as I mentioned, we had our very first dog was a somewhat reactive German Shepherd, which I was not used to dealing with. So I had called Sam and I said, okay,
very reactive German Shepherd.
She's a very good girl now. That's what we're gonna go with, right? So she kind of lunge at the end of the leash, and she was just very, very reactive. So called Sam. She said, okay, come and meet me this place where she was working. I said, okay. So we go there and we pull up, and of course Tuve's like pulling at the end of the leash, and I'm just like, I'm just paranoid as heck about this dog. And you can't see it here, but Sam is a petite lady. She will say that she's average. But she is a petite lady, and this is a big dog, and we're coming down the sidewalk, and Tuve's lunging at her, and Sam sees me. She's like, well, go ahead and drop the leash. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I'm like, no, my dog's going to eat you. I'm like, no. And she's like, no, really, drop the leash. I'm like, no, and Sam's like, drop the leash. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Drop the leash. Tuve goes running up to her, and she's like, sit down. And Tuve's like, yes, ma'am. I'm like, okay. So that was the first part of the meeting.
And then after that, it was like, oh boy, okay, like we're gonna have to do this often. And so I had them meet me at a PetSmart parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible decision. I was like, okay, just hand me the leash and walk away. Let's see how bad this anxiety is. And Laura hands me the leash, and she walks away, and this dog goes that's shit crazy. I mean, completely not screaming, lunging, and I would correct her, try to reward her, and she would just scream bloody murder. And there's a rescue event going on, and they were looking at us like we were torturing this dog. So it's like, okay, we have to just train somewhere private and quiet.
So Sam says, well, maybe you should go out of sight. I'm only like maybe 10 feet away from the dog, and she is just like losing her mind. And she's like, well, maybe just go out of sight. So like hide behind a car. It just got even worse. So Sam's like, okay, well, this is a little bit worse than what I thought it was. So let's go ahead and get in the car, and we'll go back, to the boarding facility where I train, and we'll work there. Because it was a bad scene. It was a bad scene.
So right after that, that's when you decided, yeah, we've had a successful first meeting, and let's get this done, and let's start the rescue. Or
no,
how long?
No, I'd already started the rescue. Yeah, so the rescue was already a thing before I met Sam, because somewhere in my brain I thought maybe I could do this by on our own. I'm like, oh, we've trained Labradors before. This, we can do this. And my first one was a psychotic German Shepherd. So no, we had many meetings and training sessions with Sam to get Tuve to the point where she was very good. She got over her reactivity. She was just very attached to me. So it was an issue when we did find her veteran. So Mr. Key, we found a Vietnam veteran that found us, and he was the very first veteran in our program. And he is just, to this day, I literally saw him Saturday. He had his 3-year check-in with Tuve. So she's doing great, but it took a lot, a lot of work with the separation anxiety. When we did place Tuve with her veteran, we went for a home visit, and I was not allowed to participate.
Wonder why?
Yeah.
But I'll punish.
Yep, we walked in. Tuve would like locked eyes on me. Sam's trying to get her to do things with Jeff, and Tuve's just looking at me. And Sam's like, "You can go out and wait in the car." I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" She's like, "No." She's like, "You need to leave." I'm like, "What?" So yeah, so I went out and I sat in the car for like an hour and a half. It was killing me.
And you the whole time are going, is everything okay? Is it all right? Is everything okay with the dog? What are they doing in there? I don't know what's going on. What is going on? And then she comes out, we're good. You're like, wait, what? We're good?
And that makes you sad too when you were good.
Yeah.
Like I remember you telling me, I'm sorry, I'm getting in front of myself. We have a question from the audience here.
Yeah.
On average, how long does it typically take to train a dog once they get into the program from flash to bang?
On average is about a year.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And it depends on the dog. You know, we mainly get rescues. So, you know, some of them come with a little bit more baggage. You know, some of them have PTSD themselves.
Sure.
You know, just everybody's seen dogs. All dogs are different. Some dogs are a lot smarter than others. And, you know, it also depends on how much the veterans need. You know, some dogs, you know, we call it kind of basic or, you know, the basic PTSD tasks, but then some of them, you know, we do more than train just for PTSD. When I first talk with the veterans, I basically tell them, tell us what it is that you need help with, because Sam was amazing. You tell us what you need help with, and Sam can train the dog to help you figure out how to help you with it. So we do PTSD, but we also do a lot of work if they have medical issues or physical disability issues. She's trained the dogs. We have a couple of diabetic alert dogs. We have dogs that do medic alert. We have dogs that are harness trained for veterans who have issues getting up or sitting down, that need stability when they're walking. You know, road rage, things of that nature. So it's not just PTSD. Anything they need help with, you know, we talk to them individually. Sam, you knows exactly what the dogs need to be doing for them. And so she can train more than just the PTSD tasks. So if we need a dog that has, or we have a veteran that needs a lot of help, it's going to take a little bit longer. So I think Sam, the shortest one was about 6 or 7 months. And then we had one that was almost 2 years.
If it's if a dog is just doing some of the basic stuff and doesn't have to do the medical retrieval or the diabetic alert or anything like that, is that what takes the longest? Those extra trainings, or?
Typically so. And it does depend on the commitment of the veteran as well, and how much time they're putting into training too.
Yeah, so there's two different pieces which we didn't mention. So we have our full training program where the dogs live with Sam or myself or one of our fosters, and we fully train the dogs for the veterans. That's usually for folks that are outside of the Houston area. But then we had so many veterans signed up when we first started. I mean, our waiting list had over 30 people on it, and it was just Sam and I. So Sam had the idea of, well, why don't we help them train their dogs themselves? So we started our monthly group program. So that's a program where the veterans come to us if they have their own dogs. Sam will do an evaluation of the dog to see if it's going to be a good fit as a service animal for the veteran. And if they don't have a dog, then we work with some of our rescue partners to find a dog that's appropriate for them. And then they come to class. We are very, very fortunate. We started out in a park, and the Tomball VFW, post 2427, has adopted us and lets us host our monthly group program there. And we've got, I think we've got around 43 veterans now that come every month to the group program. So there's kind of two separate programs. So when Sam talks about the commitment of the veteran, you know, a lot of what we do is more of the group program. So the harder the veterans work, the faster it goes.
All right, we got another question here. Can you train a dog that a veteran already owns?
Damn, Becky, all these questions.
Absolutely. It just really depends on the temperament of the dog and whether or not they have the aptitude to be a service dog. But whether someone is just now rescuing the dog or they've had the dog for a while, any dog's trainable.
You tell them about a new. Tell them about it. And Tyton says yes. Tyton says
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had one of the first veterans that came to us. He had his dog already, and she was what, 9 or 10 when she's Anubis when she first started coming.
Yeah.
So you actually can teach old dogs new tricks.
How many
My
dogs
dog-
have you actually placed with veterans?
So the full training dogs, we have placed 14 dogs with veterans, and we have graduated 26 pairs out of our group training program so far.
Oh, that's so cool.
And we've
So
got-
what's the I mean, I don't know if there's a preference. I know you guys can train dogs that you already own. They're rescue dogs. Is there a preference for, is there an age range that's better to be able to train for a service animal versus another? Or does it really like whatever is there, if they're a good fit, then you'll train them, right? I mean, I don't know if there's like a preference on that.
It all depends on the dog's personality.
So pretty much no. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like Sam said, if we get dogs, we prefer them to be younger.
Mm-hmm.
We have taken dogs that are older, but for us, for our full training dogs, we try and get dogs that are out of the puppy stage, because that just takes a long time for their brains to get to the point where they can actually focus and pay attention. But we don't want them to be too old, because it takes a long time to train them. Like Sam said, it's about a year to fully train a dog. But we want the veterans to have as much time with their service animal as possible. So when we're rescuing dogs, we try and go for the 1 to 2 to 3 year age range.
Okay, nice. Yeah, because I remember there was a time Becky and I went to the VFW up there. I can't remember what the event was for, but we went up and it was actually one of the days that the dogs were being trained. And I just thought it was so interesting to see the controlled chaos in a room. You really felt like you were at like a military event for real, because you've got all these people standing around. There's a whole bunch of dogs in the middle of the room. And I just remember one dog, I think it was like, I don't know if it was in the beginning or where it was at in the training, but it was at a point where a trainer, it may have been one of you guys, was walking with the dog and you would drop treats all over the ground, right? And just tell him to go do different things. And this dog didn't care. He's like, you drop stuff on the ground, I'm about to eat it. And everybody's like, you're not supposed to do that. And I just remember like watching that dog was doing that, but then you had other dogs on another end of the room that, like, if you would have been like, look up, they're kind of like up and they're looking around. Like, it was amazing to see the progression just in that one room of a beginning dog to a dog that was almost done. And you could kind of like, you could really tell the difference. And it was just cool to be there just to see how all that works, and then to also know that from what I understand and what I know, you guys provide the service for veterans, right? Through the nonprofit. Is this something, as long as they're committed, you guys provide. So the payment for this is just to help veterans, right?
Right. So multiple things. So yes, I remember when you came and it was us, because it's always only us. So yeah. Sam is the trainer for the rescue. So, and the dog that was behaving perfectly was probably Astrid, which is a gorgeous black German Shepherd, which is Sam's baby.
That's right.
Astrid is our demo dog. Astrid knows how to do everything. So it's nice to have a dog that, where's Striddy? Get Striddy to come up and say hi. Astrid knows how to do every skill. So it's nice, Sam can demonstrate to folks, this is what you need to be doing, and Astrid will do it perfectly. There she is. Oh, Striddle D. Oh. She's like, what? I'm camera shy.
It's her bedtime. She's over it.
I don't want to be famous today. I don't want to be
shy. Right. So yeah, and it is. You described it perfectly. It is organized chaos. Other than the fact that everybody listens to Sam, right? That is how that works. And yes, everything we do. That is one of the main reasons that we started this. Is we do everything for free. So through the nonprofit, through the grants that we apply for, through the donations that we get, there is not enough done for our veterans, when they come back or when they get out of service. And the fact that some organizations charge upwards of $25,000 for a dog is just deplorable. So we do everything for free. We are 100% volunteer. So every cent that people donate to us goes to the dogs and to the veterans.
No, I've seen this plan in action. It's amazing. And I've known Laura for 2 or 3, 4 years. I'm not exact for sure, but
I think we're going on 4. I think we're going on 4 or 5, Ty.
right. So I know a lot of the people that are in this class, and to see the way the veterans respond to the dogs and the dogs respond to the veterans, especially those that maybe they worked with a dog or they saw a dog, so they really understand the value that they bring. Good question there. But I love the fact that the Rescue for PTSD's home to, my home VFW. I've loved working with you guys, and I definitely love trying to raise money in the strangest places for y'all and find, new dogs in the strangest places. So I'll continue doing that. But a lieutenant colonel who's about to retire, Heverly here, he's one of my company commanders way back in the day, says, how many dogs do you train at a time, and how many does the rescue have at a time? So I guess this would be for the fostering that you're preparing. Do you have any? Is the Marine still in my neighborhood here? Does he still have a bunch of dogs that he's holding for you?
No, so Ken actually moved to Washington State, so we
okay.
lost him as a foster. So we have a foster up in North Carolina. So one of the veterans who received one of our dogs was from North Carolina. And his wife, who is also a veteran, she's a retired Army nurse, just saw the difference that it made in her life and her husband's life. So she wanted to get more involved. So she fostered one dog, and then that dog went to a veteran that was in that area. So now she's fostering another dog that is going to be going to someone else. So that area up there, we've got 3 dogs up there now. So right now we only have 2. So Bear is hanging out with Sam on her feet. And then Miss Peggy has Evie. So we've got 2 fosters right now. We have had upwards of 6 fosters together. Bear. There he is with his cute big old bat ears. He's like, it is bedtime. What is this nonsense?
To see everybody. So Colonel Heverly said he has the inside line on an animal shelter, as in they work for him. So I mean, if you need some animals, I guess we can try that. I don't know if that's a viable avenue, but I do know him. He's a real good dude.
Yeah, that's good. We are not lacking for dogs ever. We have shelters or rescue groups that we work with. So we like to work with rescue groups that are foster based, and so they've basically gone and pulled dogs from the shelters or off the street, but they're living with other people. So that way we have a little bit of an idea about their temperament. That way it ensures that we may not have as many failures. Dogs that don't work out, we know if they get along with children or cats or other dogs, if they're potty trained, if they, what kind of their issues are, to see if it's something that we can work with. We've only had 2 fails so far that just couldn't concentrate enough to make it as service dogs. And Ty and I live in the same neighborhood. So one of them went to a lovely family in our neighborhood, and the other one is actually adopted by one of the members of our group program. So we've been very fortunate in that, over 30 some odd dogs, 2 that haven't worked out. And they are both in loving homes, because who doesn't want a really well-trained dog?
Oh, I would love to have a well-trained dog. I got one at home that I can bring over to you if you'd like.
I got 2 that need to be trained right now. So I got a question.
I got 5.
Yeah, he can't stop buying dogs. Every time his daughter goes, I want one, Dad, he's like, okay.
Yes, Al has 5 dogs.
We don't buy. We don't buy. Well, we have 4 now. We had one pass away last month, but we've got 1 million, and all of ours are adopted. I got a 3-legged dog. Yeah, try training that.
I think Sam has probably done that. She's trained a one-eyed dog before. I'm sure we've had some tripods in there before. But yeah, back to that question. We have had up to 6 or 7 dogs between Sam and I and one of our fosters at the time, which kind of gets Sam's remembering. I'm giving her flashbacks as I'm talking about that. It was a lot. It was a lot. So we don't usually have as many personally that we're training, but like I said, group class, we've got 4 different classes: puppy, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. and we'll have upwards of 30 people in a class. So Sam will be, on her loudspeaker kind of talking to folks, and then we split them off into groups, and we have myself, her husband, my husband, a couple of volunteers. So we've got folks that can go around and work so that everybody's getting a little bit of one-on-one attention.
Gotcha. Well, hey, Laura, real quick, we're going to pay the bills real quick, and then we'll be right back with you. Okay?
Get ready to groove to the electrifying sounds of DJ Royal T, the maestro of mixing who knows how to turn any event into an unforgettable dance sensation. Royalty Entertainment is here to bring you the ultimate musical experience straight from the ones and twos in your ears and through your body to activate them dancing shoes. Get ready to sweat, party, and have a good time while your DJ needs are being blazed by none other than me, DJ Royal T. I have spent years crafting together a DJ entertainment empire that promises a customized blend of musical tracks, mix and mastering, and top quality sound, all while providing a vibrant ambiance to accommodate any of your DJ needs. Royalty Entertainment Services is your premier one-stop shop for top-tier musical entertainment, and is hosted by yours truly. For more information, reservations, and booking, feel free to look around the website at godjroyalty.com. I am DJ Royalty, and this has been another Royalty Entertainment production. Yeah.
Got Your Six Culture is a veteran-owned t-shirt company that's making a powerful impact, one t-shirt at a time. These guys are simply badass. Whether you're a proud veteran or a family member or a patriot at heart, you're going to find the perfect tee that speaks directly to your soul. But wait, there's more. When you shop at Got Your Six Culture, you're not just supporting veterans, you're supporting American small business. You're also supporting the dream of veteran-owned small businesses around the world, and these guys put heart and passion into everything through designing all their t-shirts right here in the USA, ensuring you have top-notch quality in every design that you purchase. Show your appreciation for veterans and first responders today, and head over to gotyoursixculture.com and browse their amazing collection of products. And guess what? Our friends at Got Your Six have a badass treat special for our listeners. Use the code TRIPLETHREAD at checkout and get an exclusive 15% discount on your purchase. So show your support for our heroes of country and community. Shop at gotyoursixculture.com right now. And don't forget to use the code TRIPLETHREAD at checkout for an additional 15% off. Hashtag same flag, same oath.
You've served your country. Let us serve you. Buying a home can be a stressful process. At Veteran Mortgage Solutions, we have decades of experience qualifying your benefit income and making it part of your credit profile. We help veterans obtain mortgages at great rates with better terms. This is our dedication to America's warfighters.
We back. Can you hear me okay?
We're back.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you now. We're good. We got you.
Yeah,
We
I
got
had,
you.
had to make an adjustment again, man. I don't know what's going on, but
Would you have
sometimes
to? You had to go to the West Wing.
I had to go to the West Wing. The East Wing was acting up. I had to go to the West Wing. I don't know what it is, man. Everything is working, and then all of a sudden it's not.
I mean, you called it the internet problems in the other place. It infected you. You had to go run downstairs. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking like a
I'm back.
superstar now, though. You think it's getting close to that time, though?
I got one question before we get to that time, though.
Okay,
I wanted
go ahead.
to go into a couple more things.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
All right, let's
we
bring
got it.
Laura and Sam back real quick.
Look who's listening today. Our friend Eric Knowles over from the Article 15 Comedy Tour. Look at that guy.
Hey, what's going on? Easy.
What's
easy.
up, Eric?
I wonder where Eric's getting in trouble this week.
Right. That's my man, man. Man. If you guys have not seen him, I'll tell you, I say it all the time. I was super shocked, man. He is hilarious.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he carries this demeanor that you would think that he looks like he's ready to fight somebody, but then he gets on the stage, and I was like, man, this dude is awesome. He had me. I know you can hear me on the side. I was busted.
Yeah, all of us.
Hilarious.
It was good to
It
go.
was good. Yeah, that's my man. That's my man.
Oh, he's back home.
Best
Okay.
place to get in trouble there, Eric, is at home. I get in trouble at home a lot.
He was
too.
out in Las Vegas or Reno or something like that at a comedy thing.
And
So he
I just want to give him a huge shout out. Thanks for helping rep that Got Your Six brand. We saw you on the stage. We shared all your posts on social media. We appreciate all your support, and we're glad you like the shirts, my brother. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. I got a question for the ladies because I'm trying to
Okay.
figure this out. Now, I got a dog. I got two of them. One, my sister gave me. He's like emotional pet. I've been terrified of dogs since I was a little kid. Right, I got bit by one when I was little, and ever since then I've been terrified. But my sister gave me a dog, and he's like my buddy. We were doing fine, and then we saw another dog that the pool man brought to us, and I couldn't let him go. He's a little tiny guy. Now he's not such a little tiny guy. But the question I have for you ladies is this: when we leave the house and our dog is here, and he's mad, and he wants to show us that he's mad because we left him, he will literally go jump up on something or go grab something that belongs to the person that he's mad at, chew it up, and leave it outside in the garage so that when we come home, that's the first thing we see is something that he tore up that belongs to the person that he's mad at. How do you break that?
Kennel train your dog.
No, he is kennel trained. So this is the thing. This is the problem. My wife and my daughter are, oh, look at kitty. Me, I'm like, nah, man, go to bed. But they're like, get it. They allow the rules to be broken. I don't allow the dogs in the bed, right? But my daughter and the wife, like, oh, it's so cute though. He can know. So when
he swallows something that would harm him before you guys leave, put him in the kennel. He's gonna end up hurting himself.
I'm glad that you said it. I'm going to use that. See, Sam, that's why I'm glad you're here. I just need some reinforcements. I'm going to make sure that she watched this show because them going in the kennel is not going to hurt them.
It's not, and they actually get to the point where they like it. You know, we have dogs, and our veterans' dogs. You leave the kennel open, they consider it kind of like a den.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
if you think about wild dogs, so
Wow.
It's not a punishment. You make it a good place for them to be. When they go in the kennel, they get a treat. They have a bone. You know, it's not punishment.
Sam's going to be put on a loop now. Anytime they talk about the dogs, all you're going to hear is, when you leave, put them in the kennel.
Put them in the kennel.
Play.
I appreciate that, and I'm happy that you gave me that because I believe in that. And you know whose stuff is the one that gets messed up? It's mine because I'm the disciplinary person. It's also to the point I can't hug my wife. I can't touch her. I can't do anything. I get attacked by the dogs. They don't bite me, but they growl and they let me know that they're very upset because they think that's my dog thinks Renee's his wife. So
tell him not to be a hater. It'll be all right.
So, I mean, we tried to do the training thing. We tried to do the shot collar. I know saying shot collar sometimes is bad, but it's not. But I'm trying to embrace it, but it's hard when I come home and the stuff that is valuable to me is chewed up or ate up and left outside. But he literally takes it outside.
Put that stuff away before you leave. You already know he's going to eat it.
This is the thing. He now knows how to jump up on the counter. He can jump up on the chair and jump up on the counter, and he gets up there and man, he gets like one time we came home, he took I don't want to take too much time on this. I made some. It was Taco Tuesday. I made some fajitas, right? But I realized I didn't have enough tortillas, right? So I'm like, let me just run over to the HEB real quick, grab some tortillas, come back, we're gonna be good. I came back, all the meat was gone. He jumped up on the table, jumped up on the thing, and ate all of the meat. And then he goes in his kennel and sits there all super fat and good and just sat in his kennel like, yeah, what are you going to do now?
I've been here the whole time.
So the wife tells me, well, it's your fault. You should have left it out. Oh, no, I didn't know I had bionic dogs that were going to jump on the counter and eat food. I don't feed them house food, but Poppy comes over and he throws them a little chicken or throws them a little something. But I'm
in the kennel.
That's funny.
I appreciate Sam and Laura. I appreciate you. That's what I needed. I'm good.
Yeah.
I got my firecracker.
So for Sam and Laura, I got a question for you guys, because I heard you in the beginning, Laura, say that you're a geologist, which is amazing, by the way. I'm very interested in how the Earth is cracking right now. But what's the future plan for the rescue, and where do you guys see it going, and what is the What's it going to become? What's the future of it? And do you foresee yourself being able to do this full time? And more importantly, for everybody that's watching, what can we do to help get you guys there?
I'll say, I know the answer. I'm just waiting for her.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, we don't want to get huge. You know, people say, oh, you know, we get more dogs and more veterans, and we like being small. You know,
Okay.
Sam and I know all of our veterans. We know all of the dogs. We know what the veterans need from the dogs. We know their families. We know where they live. We know how things are going. When people get dogs from us or when they graduate from the program, they have to keep in touch with us. So there has to be a yearly check-in every year to make sure that the dogs are still doing what they need to be doing for the veteran, but also to make sure that the dogs are being taken care of. The biggest problem we have is the dogs get fat. Literally. I mean, we probably had that conversation with maybe 75% of the veterans that have had dogs. You know, it's just, you know, and there's a lot of big dogs and you don't want a lot of weight on them. Anyhow. But we like being small. We like knowing who everybody is. We don't want, you know, tons more people, you know, that gets out of control, that it's not small anymore. Sam's our trainer. We've had other people come in who wanted to help that you know, fancied themselves trainers, and you know, it's Sam's way or the highway. That's how. That's
I like Sam's way. I like Sam's way.
Not only are they excellent trainers for service animals, but yeah, they do have that. They are black belts in verbal judo. I have seen these two women mess with some of the biggest, nastiest people who have reputations for, you know, knowing it all in the VFW, and I've seen them, you know, try to spew their thoughts on them, and I've just seen Laura and Sam just sit there and be like, yeah, but this is the way we do it. So it's,
you know, and that's
amazing.
And that's how it is. You know, we do things a certain way, and there are other people that do things their way, and it may be just as good, but that's how we do it. You know, the rescue, you know, is Sam and I in our team. And if you don't agree with that, then you can go elsewhere. You know, oh gosh, is this the culprit?
Well, this is my good one. This is my buddy. This is Kingston. He's the original, right? I don't have any problem out of him. See, this is my dude. Now I'm gonna show you the problem child. The dog with the hoodie on. See this guy? This is
he looks like a problem.
Yeah, this is trouble. This is trouble 101 right here. This guy. Yeah, say hi to the people. Yeah.
He's got a hoodie on, bro. You know, he looks like a problem.
You already profiled the dog before you brought him on the screen, dude.
I he looks like he starts trouble.
He looks like a gang member. I just want to be honest. He looks like a gang member.
I'll be right back, Matt. I'm going to try to get my dog now. I got to get my dog.
See, we're all doing the same thing.
Oh my gosh, I got a dog here that I got to bring on. Then
bring him out. Matt, I love your dog.
They've already mentioned.
I'm not by my dog right now, though, Scott. I'm by Sierra right now, so we have her dog here.
Her dog's dumb.
I mean,
what are you talking about?
Dogs today. Everybody got to show the dog. Wow. See, I would run from
that dog. That dog heard. Oh, they're talking about dogs. Okay, I'm here.
Where's my cat at? Richard, where are you at?
Your cat.
What's going on? Yeah, I would just stay outside.
My cat's bigger than Scott's dog. My cat's massive. He probably weighs 30 pounds.
Oh, there's Tonka Truck.
Bring him out. Hey, there goes my buddy. What's up, man? Let me see your buddy you got there. All right. Now, what's his name? I couldn't hear him. Ty, what did he say?
Ty, you're on mute.
So here we go. We got my daughter's dog here. After we look at look at that.
Oh, Sophie. Okay. How you doing, Sophie? Yeah, that's awesome.
So here you go. We gotta bring her down a little bit. But this is Ellie.
There's Ellie. Oh, Tatum, come here and look at Ellie. I don't think you've seen Ellie. Hold on.
No.
Look, I know the lady holding Ellie. Hey, lady holding Ellie. That's my girl. Hey, Becky, what's up?
What's up, Becky?
They said, "What's up, Becky?"
There's Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my daughter's dog. So my daughter's dog and my dog both born on the same day. Coincidentally, we didn't know it, but yeah.
Look at that killer.
That's Tyton again. Yep.
Oh, there he is. That's the three-legged wonder right there.
Wow.
No, this is the four-legged one. The
Oh,
three-legged
he's
one's
got
already
four?
asleep.
Oh.
They go to bed. They go to bed in the kennel. This one, she's in her. I got this one out in the kennel because the other one's made. Nothing.
Hey, Laura, I did not plan this part of the show, but there in 100 years, I would not have guessed that us four would be sitting around showing off our
Bringing the
little
dogs
dogs.
out. Yeah,
Listen,
man,
though, when you-
Only
When-
for
when-
Laura and Sam.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you talk to an organization like your guys that they really give that much of a shit about helping people and making sure that those people are taken care of and making sure that they get the help they need. Like, you got to show off your dogs at home too.
Absolutely.
We're just showing you your future clients. That's all we're
Right.
doing right now, by the way.
Here's the
You're
three-legged one.
forewarned, Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, who is this? Who is this, Al?
That's the three-legged
Oh,
one.
okay. There we go. What's up,
Hey,
buddy?
Al's gonna be another 15 minutes. He's got like 10 other dogs in the back.
No, my pit bull's asleep. He's in the room.
I would love to see you pick him up and just show everybody him.
95 pounds, and he's on the spectrum, so I don't mess with him.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, look. Yeah. Hey, that's okay. I
Yeah,
mean,
the ladies have the big dogs, man. Hey,
that's okay.
yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, you know, Colonel Heverly, you know about my OCD. I can't have the big poops in the backyard,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
big
that I have to
poop,
clean
man.
up. They got to be the small ones so it's easier to pick up. I swear that's
Yeah.
all it amounts
Big dog,
to.
big
Because
poop.
Laura was going to get me a dog, and I can't deal with it. It would
Yeah,
kill me.
cool.
Yeah, big dog, big poop, man. Can't do it.
Yeah.
I say he's
At
a
least
big
your
dog,
wives
but he's
love y'all. I'm below the dogs. I'm well below the kids and the dogs. Like I'm like
No
my
doubt.
my wife.
Oh,
They're-
yeah.
They're also family members, right? So we have kids out of the house for empty nesters, and every time like the dog is running, I'm like, the dog is like a kid. Like he'll walk around and look at you funny, and then
Yeah.
all the attention goes to him. I'm like,
Yep.
I live here too, kind of sometimes.
Yeah.
Your dog needs to go on a diet, Matt.
No, my dog's
You need to
good.
get a treadmill.
He lost weight after you left. I think you gave him too many
He's a
treats.
sausage.
My dog's just built. That's all that is.
So,
He's just
he's
big
built.
boned.
oh, Ty, you signaling? Is it about
Uh-oh.
that time?
I think so.
Hey,
I could-
it's a
I could double
double
them
hot
up.
seat.
I can double them up. They can get. They
It's a
both can
double
get it.
hot seat.
We're going to learn a little bit about our ladies today. And you know what? You guys are the first lady guests that we have had on our show. How awesome is that? Shouts out to being the number one and number two. It's kind of like a tie. You guys are like a tie. Beep, beep, same time. Double woman power. Bam, bam. Right there. All right. So, Sam and Laura, are you ready?
sure.
Sam? You okay?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's
All right.
That's her okay face. Yeah.
Okay. It's not going to be bad, but we just going to, this is our way of being the Triple Threat Vet podcast. This is our way for us to kind of know our guests and let the listeners know who you guys are. Probably some things that people have wondered, but probably never asked. Maybe not, but these are some things that I just put together that I thought would be interesting to know about you two. Are we ready? All right, Ty, put us up, all three of us. All three of y'all. Okay, here we go. First one, we're going to do it. We're going to go, since you're up here with me, Sam, on the top, I'm going to hit you first. Give me the top 5 musical groups of all time. Your top 5 of all time. No specific order, but I just want you to spit them out to me.
The Temptations.
Okay.
Oh gosh, musical groups. Without looking, no.
Can I do 2?
Now you got to give 5, Lawrence. You got time to think while Sam is giving her questions. That's
Oh
all
my
you got.
gosh.
It's the hot seat. This is
I'm gonna
not
put the chain smokers in there too. Show a little bit of my millennial side.
Yeah, so give just whatever comes to your head. If you're going on a trip, you're driving down the road,
What else
you
do I
got
like?
5 CDs that you're going to bring out. Let me hear them. Give me
John Denver. I mean, it's
Okay.
not a musical group, it's a singer, but John Denver for sure.
We got it.
So that's 3. Who else?
I got 2. You told me Temptations,
Yeah, John Denver,
uh-huh.
the chain smokers.
Train Smokers. Okay.
Smokers. Who else do I like, honey?
Chris Stapleton, who do you like?
Yeah, Chris Stapleton's great.
Okay, Chris Stapleton is a good one.
Hey, that was my husband, not your husband. That's my list. Back off.
Oh, okay. You can have him. Oh gosh, I don't know.
You got
I
one
gotta
more.
look at my.
Got one more. Let's go. Give me some. Give
Oh,
me
one
some.
more.
Yep, you got one more.
Oh, Brett Eldridge. Heck yeah,
Brett Eldridge.
for
Okay.
sure. I like his dog. Have you ever seen his dog? He's got a pointer who is so cool.
All right, Laura, it's your turn.
Okay, so I got to go with Frank Sinatra.
Got you.
Okay, got to go with Blake Shelton.
All right.
Chris Stapleton, of course.
Okay.
Let's see, Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. Okay. One more.
What else? What else do we have, honey? Oh, I don't know. I'm a classical fan too, so I got to go like with maybe some Mozart or Beethoven in there.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Just sounds to me like I won't be taking any long trips with either one of you ladies, but that's okay. It's okay. But at least I know this is
Pretty much country music all the way. Sorry.
All right, I'm good with that. All right, here we go. Sam, your favorite food of all time?
Donuts.
Donuts?
Donuts.
Donuts.
You were a police before you were a dog trainer? Oh, that was a little humor.
Samantha.
Just kidding.
Yes.
Donuts.
Donuts.
All right. How about you, Laura?
I was gonna say I could have told you her two favorites. Her two favorites are donuts and nachos. My favorites, wow.
Your number one of all time. Your number one favorite food. If you go somewhere, you can have it anywhere you go. It's your favorite. You love it. Give it to me.
It's a struggle because I have celiac. I can't have the things I really love.
Well, you didn't say you had to have it. It just has to be your favorite.
Okay, I would say favorite pancakes. Love
Pancakes. All right.
I'm a pancake girl all the way.
Pancakes, donuts, and pancakes. I got it. Okay, so Sam, are you a night out type of girl or a night in type of girl?
Probably night in.
Okay, I won't elaborate on that because I only got two elaborations. I won't elaborate on the night in because that can get a little kinky and Al will get excited. So I'm going to pause on that. But I'm going to say night in. I like it. Laura, night in or night out type of girl?
Oh, definitely night in. Definitely.
Night in.
Yep.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to go into it. I know Matt and Al. I know they're like, yeah, go.
You can laugh and giggle all you want because it's true in both cases.
All right, here we go. Sam, in an argument, a heated argument, would you rather walk away or do you have to have the last word?
Oh, I get the last word. Fight that out. 100%.
Laura, are you going to walk away? You know what? I'm done. Or are you going to say, hey, but you know what? You
Probably walk away.
walk away.
I think I'm the walk away. Yeah.
I kind of see that. Sam looks like she's ready to give somebody.
Yeah, Sam will take you down until you give in, even if it's like you're just like, yeah, no, I'm done.
Okay. Now these are my two elaborates that there has to be a why behind these two. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a 50-50, but you have to tell me why you chose this 50-50. All right. So first one, we're gonna get right into it. Michael Jackson or Prince? Which one is better, Sam, and why? Now I need you to think about this. Michael Jackson or Prince? One has to go. One is better than the other one in your view, but why?
Prince. That's a struggle. I think I'm gonna say Prince.
I think Michael Jackson is better. I think just the music is a little more relatable to most of every people.
Ooh, Ty's fuming right now, but that's good. I like it.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, I like it, Sam. You picked the answer. You stuck with it. You said Michael Jackson. I got you. Got one. How about you, Laura?
So I'm not thinking about the masses. I'm thinking about me. If you're asking me,
you. This is to you. I'm asking you.
It's Prince, and there doesn't need to be a why because it's Prince.
Ooh, there has to be no why. I know why. It was them cutout pants. Chicken in the
No,
ground.
actually, it doesn't. It doesn't have any. I think he was a very strange man, but I just really like his music.
Michael Jackson Thriller.
I love Michael Jackson.
That.
You're asking like, do you want 99 or like 100? I mean, it's just.
So you're saying 99 Prince.
Oh, that was a good answer.
Yeah. So you're saying 99 Michael Jackson, 100 Prince because.
It's great.
Okay, I got you.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Sam, which one of these is more important to you? Loyalty or respect?
To me, they're the same thing.
Got to pick one. Because they're different. But which one is more important to you? Would you rather have somebody respect?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? You can go do whatever you want. I mean, there's no. I'm trying to say this as politely as possible. Without, I think loyalty tends to insinuate that there's only one side of doing things, or one person to agree with, or one person to whatever. I don't think that that's always the case. If you're going to not want to be loyal to someone, then you should at least respect them.
Gotcha. I like how you broke that down. Laura, what do you say?
It's another one of those 99, 100 things for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think respect, and I think it's because of disrespect. I can't handle, a lot of folks are very disrespectful. Some of the younger generation is very disrespectful. Some of the older generation is very disrespectful. Sam and I have encountered veterans that are very disrespectful, to us. So I think respect, has a little bit of a one up on loyalty.
Gotcha. Okay, I like that. Okay, now this one right here is an honesty check. And I want you to tell the truth. I hope that your husbands, boyfriends, or significant others are here and they're listening, because I want them to yell in the background if this is not the truth.
I was gonna say they're both sitting right next to us. I know.
All right,
So
here we go.
see.
So tell me this. How long does it take for you to get ready? Honestly.
For a night in, like 5 minutes.
Not out. If you have to be somewhere, how long does it take?
Does she have to be on time?
Clothes and yes. How long does it take? Like if he was to say, you know what, we're about to go to a comedy show right now, starts in an hour. How long is it going to take you to get ready?
A comedy show that starts in an hour, well, then you better be ready in 15 minutes to get to the comedy show.
You can do it?
Like, if time where you are supposed to show up is,
flexible.
Yeah, how long do you really need? Like, if you were to say, hey, I want to get out and be the best that I can be, present my best self, how long is it going to take you to get ready?
Okay, and John's saying for a night out, it takes me an hour.
Okay. You agree with that? You can be ready from head to toe. Like right now, you don't have no idea what you're going to wear, but you can go get yourself squared away and look your best in 1 hour.
Oh, yeah.
Half hour.
Okay.
Maybe.
Laura, I hear some conversation going on in the background. How long is it going to take you to get ready, honestly?
It depends if Sam's available to help me look my best, because I struggle to do it myself.
Sam, let me hear you in the background. How long does it take Laura to get ready?
I'm gonna say maybe half hour.
Half hour?
Half hour.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. This one doesn't require a why, but this is another 50-50. We're on question number 8. LeBron James or Michael Jordan? Who's better? Sam?
I'm going to say Michael Jordan.
You better say Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I'm going to say Michael Jordan. Michael
I
Jordan.
should have saved a why, but I didn't. So I already hear it, Laura. You're saying Michael Jordan over LeBron James?
Michael Jordan all the way.
I wasn't going to do this, but can you just give me a why?
He's epic.
Is
he's
he more
epic.
handsome?
He's epic. He's classy. He had just amazing skill. Yeah.
And LeBron James doesn't have any of these things?
He has a lot of skill.
He's not classy.
I think he gives back. He's not. Not the way Michael Jordan is.
And you agree with this, Sam?
Sure.
Wow.
Sam doesn't do sports.
I don't really do basketball.
Yeah,
okay,
that's true.
All right. So tell me this. Question number 9. Sam, do you see a glass as half full or half empty?
What's in the glass?
I like that.
What's in the glass?
Tequila.
What's in the glass? I missed it.
So technically, if there's liquid in a glass, and that means that half the glass is a gas, so the glass is always full.
So if you saw a half glass, that's half full. It's not half empty.
No, I mean, if we're half full, especially if it's tequila, I still have half a glass to go.
Do you have a favorite drink?
Bourbon.
Bourbon. Half a glass of bourbon.
I mean, it's still a glass half full. Like that's still a
Half full?
decent amount of bourbon.
Laura, how about you? Do you see a glass half full or half empty?
Oh, I'm definitely a half full girl.
Half full.
Half full. My husband will say it never gets empty because I can never finish a glass of liquid.
Got it. Okay. Now, this is the last one. And I did this because your significant others are probably there. I want you to describe a perfect date from the beginning to the end. Set it up for me, Sam.
For a night in.
A perfect date. This is your time. This is a date. I want a perfect date. It starts off with this and it ends with this. You can leave out whatever details you want. You can fill in whatever details you want, but I just want to know for you, what's a perfect date from beginning to end? You come home from work or you have the day off and this happens, bang, 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 and it was over. And then you can get out the hot seat.
Do you want me to go first?
Then bang, 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 and it's over.
I didn't mean bang, bang, bang like that, but yeah. You know what? You, Sam, you pause. I want you to think about that because you're about to go some. Laura, come on and give it to me. Perfect.
Okay.
Day.
Okay. So for me, it's doing something with the dogs, right? You know, our dogs are our children. We have four-legged, not two-legged children. So going for a walk with the dogs, then coming back, you know, the dogs won't come with us. Going out, nice place to eat. It doesn't have to be huge and fancy, but something good. Someplace that isn't really crowded. I'm not a huge people fan. So someplace nice but quiet. You know, we have some favorite places. We used to go out in the hill country in Texas, go for a walk afterwards.
I heard the
Yeah. I was like, he's sitting over here. He knows. He remembers.
All right. And how does it end out?
I don't know that that's anybody's business.
Okay, I doesn't have to. I'm just.
But maybe a little something, and then some snuggling and some watch a movie. You know.
All right, little snuggle here, little.
John's just over here going. Raising his eyebrows.
All right, John. All right, I'm about to give you the good.
I was gonna say next time we see Ty's gonna be like, "Hey, Eric."
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Right. That's right.
I feel like they're talking to my family members. I don't know. I could have skipped.
You're on, Sam.
I still got nothing for. I mean, food's great. I don't know.
So go out to a nice dinner, have a nice steak or I don't know, a steak dinner or pasta, Italian.
Distillery, Sam. That's a nice one. I mean, we're back home.
Good food.
Okay.
I don't.
Come back, watch a little movie, watch a little TV, fall asleep, go to bed, type thing.
That's great. I don't know. I've never. I'm simple, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Well, ladies, I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate you coming through. You guys are officially out of the hot seat. Gave me a good insight of what we're dealing with. I look at Al.
Yeah, right. So I got a quick question though. I
back on Blake Shelton. Blake Shelton sucks. You lost with Blake Shelton. He's it comes to country.
Once he tell him to fix his internet before he starts complaining.
You can't talk if you can't have stream of thought. Yes. Oh, Red.
Oh my.
So I got a question though. So Sam, you said that you started talking about glass half full and half empty. You're talking tequila, you're talking bourbon, you're talking all kinds of stuff. So tell me, what's your go-to bourbon right now?
Breckenridge. Powderhouse.
Breckenridge. I knew you were going to say that.
I got some of that. That's good.
I knew you were going to say that because I know that's one of your husband's favorites, right? Breckenridge.
I got the
and you guys like to drink a lot. Yeah,
we got them. My husband and I have been going to Breckenridge Distillery since it opened, year one, and it's just our thing. And we kind of got Laura and Eric into it, and so now they're actually one of the sponsors for the rescue.
I love it.
Wow,
Okay,
that's
so
what's
now
up.
that means I got to start buying their bourbon so that they can support you.
Powderhound, vouch.
I'll
vouch
make the
for me and
sacrifice, I
ours,
promise.
So yeah, it's good stuff.
What up, James?
Yeah, I got some of that good
Nice.
Oh yeah, love it.
Outstanding.
Well, we're gonna go visit that distillery now. I know my wife's watching right now. Just let you. We're going to Denver.
Good. And it's excellent food. Excellent food.
It's true.
Yeah.
So, Sam, you said you live in Texas now, and you guys go back to Colorado or Wyoming quite often to go visit. Do you guys do things up there still, or is everything really based out of Texas?
We definitely don't get to go back up often enough, but we try to go at least once a year, and we try to ski or at least hike or something. But skiing and ice climbing are my favorite winter sports. So usually when we go up, it's during the winter. But the rescue these days, now it's summer for our golf tournament.
I heard about that. How was that golf tournament this year?
It's good. It was fun.
It was
busy.
good. It was a big
Nice.
fundraiser for us. And next year, in June 21st, we have our date. June 21st, up in Silverthorne at the Raven at Three Peaks is our second annual charity golf tournament. Veterans are going to be there. Dogs are going to be there. Going to have some really great prizes again.
That
That'd
might
be
be when
awesome.
I'm going to visit Breckenridge. Then let's go.
Yep, the distillery guys will be there.
It could be a group field trip. How about that?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
I'm
go.
going back skiing. I love it.
Well, I mean, that'll be home for Scott. He's from there too. We'll get to see where he grew up. You know,
Yeah.
just take the whole nine. Let's go.
I'll be in Wyoming next week.
Yeah, but we're talking about Colorado, not Wyoming. Just saying. Oh, he's flying in. He's flying
I'm
into Colorado.
And
Oh,
no
you're
one
going to
can
Wyoming,
about
huh?
the state of Colorado. Yeah, I got to go up there for work.
Okay.
In fact, when I go to Colorado, I'm going to swing by the stadium and take a shit on the Colorado Buffaloes.
Don't you do
Just
that.
for you, Scott.
Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Because you just.
Al's
you
going to
just-
get arrested on a
Yeah.
work trip. That's
I'm
going to
just
be
kidding.
amazing.
All right. Well, we're about to get into our sports picks. Did y'all want to stick around for the sports, or
I think
No,
we're
it's my
good.
bedtime.
yeah?
Yep.
I didn't get the answer on the text. I didn't figure you'd want to, since I got the answer. But I am truly honored that you came on the show. I love coming to the classes. I love supporting you guys as best I can, and I love what you do for our veterans. And I also love that it's free to the veterans. So thank you very much. Is there anything you want to say? I put the how to apply from the veteran, the actual website itself, and I think I also put the link for how to donate to the Rescue for PTSD. So for everyone listening and everyone that sees this, check the chat over here, and it's got all the links for how to get in touch with, how to apply for, and how to donate to the Rescue for PTSD.
So real quick before you guys go, one, I want to tell you thank you so much for coming. It was a blast talking to you guys. Thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for everything that you guys do for veterans and just the care that you guys have for them. Like, it's amazing to see that. But I want to put a bug in your ear for Laura and Sam for your golf tournament next year. Huge hit at a golf tournament. Walk up music. I'm just saying. I know a DJ. He could hook you up.
Very nice.
Yeah. Outstanding. Yes, absolutely. Yes, ladies. I apologize for in the beginning. I had to switch some things around, but I was listening to you guys talk. And again, just like Matt said, to piggyback off of what he said, thank you for coming on. Thank you for sharing what you guys do. I appreciate everything that you guys do. It is hard work to be able to care for something that doesn't actually speak back to you, I guess. I guess they do kind of talk back to you in a way if you understand, but just to have that kind of compassion and care and being available to help out and support veterans in the way you do. I want to give you a big thank you. Wish you all the best and continue what you're doing, and know that we have you have our support in any way that you can utilize us.
Thank you.
sure.
We appreciate you.
And you made it through the hot seat. Sam looks like she wants to fight me right now. I hope it's not from the hot seat, but I just, hey, this is just what I do.
It's just my face.
Okay.
It's just
all right.
it's just how she always looks.
Sam's got shit to do. She's got shit to do.
Right. She's ever ready. Ever
Right.
ready to bring
All
it.
right. Yeah, well, we appreciate
All
you.
right.
for
Well,
sure.
thank you all
Thank
very
you, guys.
much. We'll talk to you later and appreciate it. And I'll see you out there at the Tomball VFW.
All right.
Your time. Thank
Bye.
you.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
Thanks.
All right. There they were, Sam Scott and Laura Murray of the Rescue for PTSD.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool, man. They're awesome. I love seeing what they do up there at the VFW, and we've gone by seeing all the dogs in there. And the cool part is when you talk to some of the veteran dog owners, right? The veterans that receive dogs, and you see them walking around. The thing that I key in the most is you do have a lot of those veterans that have received service dogs from them, even though they're out of the program, they still show up on training day just to be able to bring their dog in to maybe show how to do something or to be able to help or to be able to, like, it's, you can tell that you have a good organization doing things when people that have already graduated the program just want to come back just because they want to tell Sam what their dog did this week. They want to tell Laura how grateful they are. You know, it's a great thing. They're awesome. They're cool people.
Man, I like that shirt, man. I have one. It's a hoodie. I do feel like, you know, I need a nice stretchy type T-shirt with that on it, just like that, and I would be squared away.
Maybe we'll get you one. Maybe we'll
Appreciate
get
that,
you one.
yeah.
Maybe you guys should start looking Black Friday. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got to show off the shirt here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's one of the
Man.
new joints right there.
That's right. We sent one of these up to Ohio.
Is that another
to a
Got
buddy.
Your Six culture collaboration creation?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's a
No
design
doubt.
for Got Your Six
Always.
culture. Yeah, don't tread on me. You know, I got
Okay.
one that I need to send Al in the mail because every time I talk to that dude, the only phrase he uses with me is "easy day." Every time. Like, hey, let's go jump
Easy,
off a mountain. Easy day.
Oh man.
Oh man.
All right, so what we got?
Let's see. Upcoming events.
Oh yeah, Project Zero. Our friends at Project Zero they're still doing big things in the community. As you can see, they got some events coming up towards the end for next year. So really, just go check them out. Look at their website if you have any, veteran or first responder family members that may want to take advantage of some of the programs they offer. Again, the only qualification is that you are a veteran or a first responder, and just reach out to them and take advantage of it. They do a lot of great things. So.
Cool.
And then leading right into that, our friends at Mitchell Roofing, if you want to go back to that one, Ty. Mitchell Roofing is a partner of Project Zero's here in the Houston area. Just so everybody knows, what they're trying to do is find a veteran that deserves a roof. So a veteran that is in need, someone that needs a roof fix, someone that, a lot of times are tough, times are hard. Roofs are expensive. We all know how much materials cost nowadays. We know what the supply chain, all that stuff, like everything is just more expensive. So if you know somebody that needs a roof, somebody that needs some help, go to the website that you guys see at the bottom of the page there and just nominate somebody. They're going to review all the applications. And the thing I love about these guys at Mitchell Roofing is like they're going to take care of the veteran. Veteran's not paying anything. They're getting a new roof because they need it. And so if you know somebody, please nominate them. Send it out. The person that you're nominating doesn't even have to know you're nominating them. But at the end of the day, if you know someone that needs the help, because we all know there's a lot of veterans out of there, they're too proud to even ask for the help.
Right.
So nominate them if they need it.
Yeah, that's dope. I remember meeting those guys at the golf tournament. Mitchell
Yeah.
Roofing guys. They're cool guys.
Yep.
Yeah, our man, the big dogs.
Yeah, Eric Knowles was in the comments there. He's got his
Yep.
Arctic 15 comedy tour going on. Here's a bunch of the dates coming up. I think he had Georgetown is tomorrow. So, hey, good luck with that one, Eric. And then we'll, of course, see you when you come back to Tomball and Pearland. So,
Yep.
looking forward to that.
I did want to shout out though there real quick, Ty, that we're going to be we want to try to get as many people as we can out to all of these VFW shows, but we're going to be once again in the building with them when they go to Tomball at 2427. If you're in the Tomball area, Spring area, Katy area, Houston area, we need to get as many people up there as we can. We're going to bring some stuff and record for them. We're going to help them out. We want to make sure that they push through what they're doing, because everything they're doing for veterans is great. So any of those shows, if you're in the local area, buy a ticket, go see it. I promise you will not be disappointed. But let's get as many people as we can to these shows, because supporting those guys means you're supporting veterans. When you support veterans, only great things happen.
There you go. Well said, brother.
Absolutely. All right, this week's book is The Conflict, The Evolution of Warfare from 1945 to Ukraine by former 101st Commanding General David Petraeus, 4-star general at CENTCOM, multiple deployments, former director of the CIA. So Conflict, that's the reading list this week. And then Malford Milligan and 10 Cadillacs got a bunch of shows coming up. If you're in the Austin or Houston area, it's great to get out and immerse yourself in some music or some, maybe you like a different band, but get out there and listen to something.
There we go.
Matt made sure that we're available on Spotify now, so thanks for that.
We're everywhere. We're everywhere.
Right.
And pretty
We're
soon
just
you're going to be on.
everywhere.
We're going to be on Spotify. You're going to be on Apple. You're going to be on Amazon.
Yeah.
You're going to be
Moving
on
on up.
Stitcher. You're going to be on all of them. So I mean, at the end of the day, just reach out, share it with somebody. Send it to someone. If one person listens and they get some help from it, that's great. But I
Absolutely.
feel like we're bringing a lot of people on that can do a lot of good. We just brought some amazing ladies on today that their whole mission is to help veterans with service animals. I mean, somebody out there's got to know someone that can, use the help or use someone to help from that organization. Reach out to us. We can connect you with them. Like at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. Let us know who needs help and we'll do everything we can to help them out. And the same thing with everybody that's out there. That's the first step in any of that. So.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even like doing these sports pick'ems anymore, dude. I'm in the fucking basement still. I'm in the basement, dude. This sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
Al quit already. Like he thinks he already won and shit. Oh wait, he's coming back.
Yeah.
The internet works for the sports picks. What the fuck?
Man, I got down, man. Down.
For some
Scott,
reason,
listen.
my marks didn't show up on this page. So,
Well, A&M won.
yep.
They did. I picked South Carolina, I think, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you picked South Carolina, Scott.
God, I'm gonna make one up then. Colorado, Scott. I was trying to roll with you, dude. It just didn't happen. Sorry.
Don't give up, man. You know what? I would just tell you this. That offensive line is in bad shape. And I mean, when I say bad shape, I mean it's really to the point now where if it stays this way, I don't think the quarterback is going to make it through the season, man. I mean, literally, he had like 2 seconds. Yeah,
yes, we can hear you.
He had like 2 seconds to get rid of the ball. And when you look at that, it's almost heart-wrenching to see, man, that I can imagine as a dad to know that these guys are just literally not even given any protection. If you look at UCLA, they never even got down to the 3-point stance on defense. They just stood up and just bull rushed the whole entire game. And there was nothing that's
crazy to me.
It's hard to know that.
How do you get this far into the season and they're doing that now? Because in the beginning they were playing well. Like you can't tell me that UCLA has more prolific athletes than USC and TCU and all these teams they've played. I mean, they may be bigger, but they're all still playing football at the end of the day, right?
Yeah. I mean, when you look at it, when you look at CU's offensive line, it's very small. Those guys are small. And the other thing is, I don't think they're deep. The reality of it is that CU really has like four players that you can count on their team, right? When you look at it, they really have 4 go-to guys. I mean, the reality
those
is
4 guys better pull
up.
it together.
Yeah,
because we need to win 2 more games.
Oh yeah, we're going to win them. But I mean, that was a tough spill. We're going to win them. Al's holding on to that little 4-game thing, but it's about to be over.
We need to win 2 more.
You got it.
Otherwise, Al's going to be enjoying all the drinks on us at Christmas time.
Yeah, they're going to get it.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Hey, Al, I do have a question for you, though. I got a question for you.
Yes.
How pissed are you that Georgia got no respect in the college football ranking? They're number 2.
Oh, I don't. That doesn't bother me at all.
I mean, they put them in the right place, number 2. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather not be number 1, to be honest.
What do you mean you'd rather not be number 1?
It's just the pressure, bro. But here's the fact. My problem is if you want to, they're the champions until somebody
They're
beats them and
back
says
to
otherwise.
back,
Until
dude.
that happens,
Back to back,
Right.
Yeah,
and they're
and
number
then-
2.
and if they go undefeated this season too, everybody can suck Georgia's balls because you motherfuckers are haters and y'all just want to see all these.
Look,
Ohio
I watched
State,
the
Michigan.
Ohio State game in an Italian dive bar in Ohio, and everybody in Ohio was like, "Oh, what the fuck is wrong with these guys?" Eh? I was like, "I don't know." They were getting pissed, dude,
Like,
because
I
every
like-
time they'd look up,
I like Florida, bro. Here's my point. I like Florida State, and I would love to see them do big shit. But y'all don't play nobody, motherfucker. Y'all in the damn ACC.
I mean,
It's
James
like the Pac-12.
makes a good point. They've
Pac-12
played more
and
ranked teams than Georgia.
Bro, it doesn't matter how you come out the gate ranked. Fucking Colorado's claim to fame was they beat TCU. Where the fuck is TCU now? Bro, get out of here.
I mean,
A
TCU
bunch
is
of
still
haters.
playing college
Georgia's the
football,
fucking
though.
champ.
No, I agree. I
When have they
agree.
been relevant?
I agree.
So Matt, is it safe to say that you're not betting on CU anymore this year?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, like, I could have
What
made
about
up some
what?
ground.
Hey,
What about Al? Al, I want to know. I just want to hear. So what you're saying is you
Bro,
know
Al wasn't
riding
betting
the
on
bus.
Colorado the whole year. What you
He
talking
was.
about?
He had bet some games
So-
with them.
I did. I picked some games I thought they would win. I have to look at the rest of their schedule.
I mean, Ty's got it if you want to see it. But let's let's go into this week's game so I can
Yeah, let's
pick my
go ahead.
dumpster fire, and then we can move on.
Just do it.
All right,
So-
here's after 9 weeks. All right, here's this week's games.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, they got Oregon State. Oh man, this is going to be one of these ones. All right, I'm gonna get myself caught back up.
So Scott, you gonna go first?
Yeah, because I think I bummed last week.
His ass ain't going left side this week, though. I promise that.
All right, Texas A&M and Ole Miss.
Texas A&M away. This is at Ole Miss.
Can you tell me what Ole Miss's record is? Do you know?
Who
by any
cares?
It matters.
chance? It does. At this point,
Why?
At this point of the year, it does.
Oh, it matters this point in the year.
At this point of the year,
Damn
it
it!
does.
I'm gonna start
matter
asking a
because-
lot of questions.
All right, so I'm still going with Texas A&M. I'm gonna go with them.
My man.
I'm taking Colorado over Oregon State because that's what I do.
Bad pick.
I'm taking Georgia over Missouri because that's what I do. I'm taking Kentucky over Mississippi because that's
It's
what
fucking
I
going
do.
all left side again, dude.
And I'm taking FSU versus Pittsburgh because that's what I do. I'm
Nice.
saying all left side. The big hot chisel's gonna ride. We're gonna do it this week. We in there. So-
Hey, so Scott, are you left-handed?
No, it just seems to be
the
that
fuck
this.
then, dude?
Maybe it's the way that maybe it should be the home games on one. I don't know, but it's just the way it lines up every time. And you know what? I messed up. Had I would have went all left side last time, I would have been in better shape. I went against Texas A&M because I thought it was going to be the upset game. I never thought that Colorado
Boom.
would have such a issue with UCLA.
I didn't
think
either.
that. They did so. But you know what? That was not. You know what? They took the defender out, man. That was not a targeting, bro.
So good on old Willis over there from Homefront Sit Rep. He's a little bit late, but thanks, Brett. I
Ole Miss is
appreciate you bringing that
7-1.
up for me when I make my picks.
Ooh-wee.
You can't go back though. We've already locked it in because
cool.
I've tried to
No.
change in the
And-
past, and
hey,
so is
Ole Miss is ranked number 11 too. They've beat
Who
the shit out of
cares?
some
They're
I
teams.
coached
already
by
made my
Lane
pick.
Kiffin.
I'll go next.
Okay, go ahead, Ty. What you got?
Damn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't want to be. I made my picks before he put out the record. So, I got Ole Miss,
Ooh.
Colorado,
Mhm.
Georgia, Kentucky, FSU.
Okay, so I got a chance to get one on Ty at Texas. I'll get
Right.
game one.
Hey, Al, I'm gonna let you go because your
Well, his
internet is
internet goes
spotty.
out.
I want to make sure you can get it in.
I'm going. Golly. I'm going Ole Miss.
What?
I'm going because Texas A&M they're Matt. You caught it a couple weeks ago, bro. They're so hit or miss.
Yeah,
Sometimes
they
they
are.
look good, they don't. So I'm not, not going to bet on them. I'm going Oregon State.
What?
I'm not picking no more Colorado.
He's going
I
right.
won't
He's
pick
going
Colorado.
right side except for the Georgia game.
those motherfucking Colorado, bro, they all flash and there ain't no fucking action, bro. I can't pick them no more.
They're not flash anymore. Somebody broke in the locker room and stole their stuff.
That's all, bro. That's an inside
And they
job.
have no insurance.
Get out of here. Nobody wants your little fake ass Rolex. Ole Miss, Oregon State, Georgia. This is the hard one because Kentucky got their ass beat. It really crushed my heart. But I'm going Kentucky and I'm going FSU.
So the only thing that you did is you smacked me in the back of the head with Colorado.
No, bro, I just can't do it, bro. You know how it is.
No.
I've been
He
hurt.
took Ole Miss. You took Texas A&M, Scott.
All right, so he got the top two wrong. That's okay.
Yeah, he got the top two wrong.
I can catch up with him. What you
I'm
got?
Colorado's over, bro. Colorado
going
won't even make it to a
A&M.
bowl.
Stop it. They're going to make it to a bowl because in order for them to help us win this bet, they need to be bowl eligible, and that shit's going to happen. Right. So I'm going to take A&M. I think they're going to give them that loss because Ole Miss hasn't had that slip-up game this year yet.
They've lost one. They've lost one against Alabama.
But that's not a slip-up game.
Yeah, that was Alabama.
That's a game they should have lost, right?
Yeah, man.
By rights, when you look at it, right? That'd be like saying Georgia beat Ole Miss. Like that should happen, right?
I don't know. That's coming. That game's coming up on the 11th.
It is. Well, I'm taking, and I hate to do it, I'm taking Oregon State. I just think that Oregon State's playing better than Colorado right now.
So you picked A&M?
Yeah, I got A&M. I got Oregon State. I'm taking. Oh man, Missouri's sneaky too.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna take Georgia. What's Mississippi State's record? Since we're asking that question on the.
I'll look. Mississippi State's record. They are.
I'll say they're 3-5.
Yeah, they're fucking horrible.
Okay, I hear you.
South Carolina. They are. What the hell is their stand? Their record is
4-4. Thanks, Willis. His internet's working good as shit.
4-4 overall.
So let's see. And Kentucky is where, and it's away, right? It's an away game.
Yeah, Kentucky's 5-3.
All right, Ty, I'm gonna roll with you, dude. I'm gonna take Kentucky.
I was worried about it.
I'm a little worried about it, but I'll take Kentucky. Yeah. I hope that cowbell doesn't come out. If Will Ferrell's in the stands, we're fucked. Anyway.
Todd, did you pick Colorado or you picked Oregon State?
Colorado.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
So, and I will be at this game this weekend, so I'm taking Florida State.
Okay.
I'm going to go watch Florida State throw Pittsburgh through a fucking brick wall. It's going to be great.
There we have it. I will be victorious this week. I can feel it.
This is like my least favorite part of the week. It's where I feel like I'm in the dumpster every week, and it keeps getting worse.
Yeah, for some reason,
Scott,
my markup didn't pop through on this PDF, so my bad about that.
Oh, that's okay.
Hey, Scott.
Go back to what the records are for the season.
Hold on. But I will say this: if Colorado, if they're gonna get another win this season, it'll be against Oregon State. After that, then we'll get. They won't. I mean, this could be their next win, but it's hard to tell.
Okay.
I don't know, man. They play some scrubs before they get to Utah.
Yeah, but Oregon State beat Cal. They also beat.
So they play Arizona and they play Washington State. Those are wins, dude. Come on now. Come on, bro.
No way, bro.
What do you mean, no way, bro? Utah just
Washington
got the doors
State
beat off them, too. Utah just got embarrassed this weekend.
Yeah, but Colorado's not going to beat a Utah, bro. You know that.
Yeah, we said Colorado was going to beat TCU either, but what happened?
Yeah. Bro, it's not. What is see? It's coming up.
Georgia ain't going to beat Alabama.
They're not going to play Alabama. Watch. We'll get that Ole Miss in Alabama. Yeah, they will. They're gonna run the game on fucking. They're gonna run the table on Alabama's bitch asses. Just watch, bro. Just watch.
I like it. He's back, everybody. He's back.
All right, who we got coming up? We got some
featured guests.
There you go.
Yeah, man. We got the legends. The legends in recruiting. We know a lot of those guys, but Christian and Rudy coming on next week. That's going to be a pretty good one to watch. If you want to be entertained, you got to tune in for that one for sure because they know dirt on Al. I don't know. They probably know dirt on me too, but
I'm sure
they okay. And I know Rudy's got dirt on Scott, so we'll be all right.
For sure.
16 November, we got Lieutenant Colonel retired Phil Lenz. I deployed with him once. He's got a pretty cool story. He actually went from Iraq and then didn't go back home. He just came on over, went straight to Afghanistan, and ended up being with us for 6 or 8 months in 2008 and 9. So we actually had a band when we were in Baghdad. It's called Staff Infection. So he's a huge Kiss fan, as you can see there. So
yeah, he's also a member of the 8-Head Boys too.
Yeah, yeah. He actually was on that deployment with Rudd. So very cool. And then Matt.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Rocco Vargas coming on to speak with us. We're going to be bringing him to you guys on the 23rd of November. He's got a book coming out. This guy is he's a soldier. He's a border patrol. He's been in movies. He's been in TV shows. But at the end of the day, all beats sold. He is a supporter of veterans at heart, for sure.
This dude right here, just put a disclaimer out there. If you see a dude that looks like this right here, and you're thinking about kicking some ass, think again. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you right now. He's got a couple things going for him.
Hey, look, there's a lot of people that didn't cross that river when they saw him.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you
right now. He's got a couple things going for him. One, he's Mexican. Mexicans go down, but they're going to get right back up. That's a regular one. This is a super one, right? This is the Whataburger of. Listen, you don't want it. I'm just telling you don't want the smoke.
Super essays.
I'm putting it out there right now. That's not a McDonald's hamburger patty you're going to get. You're going to bite into a Whataburger patty of ass whooping. If you mess with this guy right there, I'm telling you right now, I know it. I'm being there. I went to school. I was one of the 5 black guys in school. Everybody else was Hispanic. I know dangerous Hispanics when I see them. This is a dangerous one. Shouts out to my man Vargas. Hey, I'm gonna be on my best behavior, brother. You know it. Badass right there for sure. I'm just telling you, I know it. I can see it. I got a high meter for that. Like I'm normally running and kick some ass, but I'm running right back out of there. I don't want that. I'm good.
All right, here's a first sergeant retired Quentin Smith in the Army, military police officer. I deployed with him 3 or 4 times, and so he's a really great guy. He's got a great story. He's actually going to talk. I'm not going to let it out of the bag what he's going to talk about, but what he's going to talk about, it literally affected his military career, and it was something that a lot of people deal with, but he had to deal with it, and he went on to be a very successful veteran business owner in the Augusta, Georgia area. So I'm really looking forward to talking to this guy who was, he's probably my best friend over, it may have been a bashing relationship. I would vent to him. He was my first sergeant, so he would bitch me out, but it was a great relationship, and he was probably one of my best friends in the military, as crazy as we were back then. So
yeah,
bro, you know a fuck ton of gate guards. You know that?
Man, MPs don't do gate guards. Not while deployed, homie. That's only in garrison.
Thank you for your service, fucking MP guys.
All right, and then I don't have any pictures yet for Russ Greer, but go ahead, wax poetic a little bit about him, Al.
He's actually an Air Force veteran. He flew B-52 bombers. But
I stereotyped the shit out of that. I thought since you were Navy, he was Navy. My bad.
No, I know some smart guys too. I don't know all. I don't know all gay dudes. I know some, smart guys in the Air Force and some gay guys in the Army. But no, he was in the Air Force for many years. But the big part about this guy is he was actually my high school baseball coach, and probably one of the reasons I actually joined the military in the first place and actually graduated high school. Set him ass pretty hard. He was an educator, and he went on to. He taught for years, and then he went into books. Now he writes military books. He has a lot of books out, mostly about Air Force combat books. But he's an author, just an all-around phenomenal guy. His stories are pretty awesome. I remember hearing stories about, what he did in class and in the Air Force stuff. And yeah, it'd be pretty cool to get him on because he's going to tell a story that's pretty awesome of stopping a school shooting. Pretty great guy. So we'll have him on. He is an Air Force B-52 guy.
Well, just for the sake of the fellas on here, you said something that I just can't let this slide by. You said he got on your ass pretty hard. What did you do when he got on your ass hard?
I quite liked it. No, he was one of those guys.
He loosened up.
He would put his hands on me, bro. This guy would physically assault me in class, like smack me, grab me, like So he's my baseball coach at shout out to Washington Carver High School on the south side of Columbus. But he's my baseball coach there, and then he was my history teacher.
He would grab you and smack you.
Yeah, you said he was grabbing you in places and putting his hands on you.
I liked it. I enjoyed that, but he would be fired.
You look like you're smiling the whole time you're telling the story. I figured.
So what? Drop your pants, grab your ankles. Nobody
Hey,
else
coach,
played that game.
I messed up again. Can you grab me?
Don't you tell anyone what happened here today.
Y'all have never played grab ankles in the locker room, like grab your ankles. Whatever.
What's
I'm
that?
the only one.
What's that?
Just an overlay.
Bend over and grab your ankles.
I never played that. Brother.
I don't think I've ever played bend over and grab your ankles. I've been told to look left and cough.
You guys
Is that different?
This thing.
And you have.
Then you punch him and they scratch, but I've never did the grab your ankles. It's like, oh, look at this, and they look and you punch him in the arm and scratch it. I don't know what the scratch is for, but that's what we did. That was the stupidest thing that we ever did. We did it all the time. He's like, hey, buddy. And he like, oh, he got you. Yeah.
But that's he hit you. You do that, you're supposed to hit him in the nuts. Like, I don't know what game we hit him in the nuts.
Yeah, grab their ankles is a little bit. That's a little. I don't know, man. No, never did that. I never did that.
It's a very fun
I would
game.
give you some advice. Do not go to jail and think that that's something that you need to carry on that you learned in the military to do that.
We're not playing grab ankles in jail.
Okay. All right, just to clarify.
No.
Would y'all? Well, I mean, while we're on the subject, would y'all play in jail? I gotta know.
Tunk. We played tunk, bro. A lot of tunk and dominoes.
Okay.
Scott might be the only. I'm a stereotype. Scott might be the only dude on this podcast, maybe Ty, who can play tunk.
Oh yeah, I know how to play tunk.
I play tunk. I learned from some Ohio boys.
Oh yeah, we play tunk. It's serious. Let's get serious around here.
That's so disrespectful.
What's that?
It's a prison card game, man.
What are you trying? I've never been to prison, but I was in the Navy. It's kind of the same thing. And,
I learned
around a whole bunch of people that had some rough ass upbringings. You play tunk, spades, and dominoes. That's what you learn how to do.
Bro,
I learned.
I've never been to prison. I was in county. It's a big difference.
Yeah. So look, I learned how to play tonk when I was on restriction when I went to the brig when I was in DC. I was in the brig with a guy from Flint, Michigan. Yeah, with a guy from Flint, Michigan who taught me how to play tonk. And he was cheating and I caught him. But yeah, I learned how to play and I got pretty good at it. But yeah, I guess that's the game you play when you're in trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I love you guys.
Yeah, love you too, man. Well, you know what? It has been another episode, another great episode. A chance to be with my brothers again. It always feels nice. It always feels good. This is DJ Royal T. You are a viewer of the Triple Threat Podcast Show with my man to my left, Matt J, my man on my bottom left, Ty Cobb, and the man with the plan, Matt Stepdad, our hero. We had some guests on today that was very great. I hope you guys got some good information. Anybody who's out there watching the show, whether you're watching it on any of your streaming devices, please like, follow, share, talk to somebody about it. Come out next week. We love you guys and we love to see you back. So anybody who supports us or is true to what we're doing, just by tapping in and watching us, we appreciate you. We love you and we want you to come back. And we mean that. Matt, do you have anything to say to the people out there before we get out of here?
No, nothing much. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate all the support from everybody. And as always, if you know anybody that needs some help or you need some help yourself, reach out to us. We're here to help you.
My man. I'm going to go ahead down to my man, our hero. You got anything for the people out in the world today?
Nothing but love. Y'all thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We really support.
My man. And then always, my man, TY, the man behind the scenes that makes everything go, moving everything around and grooving and giving all the great content. What you got for us, my brother?
I actually do have something to say today. So I want to give a shout out to the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association chapters 2329 here up in this area of Houston, and then chapter 23-4 down in the south part of Houston. those guys, whenever I'm a member of this Combat Vets Motorcycle Association, CVMA, so whenever we have trouble or anything going on with the bike, all you have to do is say, hey, there's an issue, and like 5-10 guys call you. So that's what happened to me today. I had an issue with my motorcycle, and before you knew it, 3 or 4 guys were on the phone with me trying to help me get it figured out. So if you do ride motorcycles, go on to the internet and look for CVMA 2329. That's Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association, chapter 2329 and chapters 23-4. That's 2 chapters of CVMA here in Houston. Get out there and ride.
My man. And I'm going to get close with you guys real quick, just to let you guys know. 22 people a day that we're losing to suicide. That number is way too high. And I would challenge you all, if you even think, or have you not heard from somebody that you used to talk to, or if you even question that, I wonder how they're doing, please pick up your phone, go knock on the door, reach out, man, and talk to your fellow veteran. Because 22, that number is too high for people to die who have served our country. And it's too high even if they haven't served. Just make sure that you take a chance, look in your phone sometime and send a text, send a hello, reach out and just check on somebody from time to time. If you can do that for me, DJ Royalty, I would appreciate it. I would do it for you. But like always, this is our time. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching the show. We love you guys. Make your next day your best day, right? And let's do it. I'll see you guys back next week. We love you. Straight from the Triple Threat Vet family. We're out of here.